Being a walk-on is very tough. It is very difficult to make a college football team anywhere in the country. It's even more difficult if you are a quarterback and nearly impossible if it's at an SEC powerhouse like Georgia. Well, Stetson Bennett went from a walk-on to eventually being the starting quarterback of the University of Georgia football team. How did he do this? And who is Stetson Bennett? In the Who Is series, we go through the backstories of up-and-coming collegiate and pro athletes. If you like what you see, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Stetson Fleming Bennett was born to his parents Stetson and Denise Bennett. He was born and raised in Blackshear, Georgia. Growing up, his family was all about football. Both of his parents were UGA graduates, and his grandfather Buddy Bennett played quarterback at the University of South Carolina. He was surrounded by football throughout his entire childhood. Now, Bennett wasn't a huge star. Throughout his life and throughout growing up, he was always a middle-of-the-pack football player. He did well against his competition, but many questions were raised about his ability to play against the best of the best. He attended Pierce County High School in Blackshear. The Georgia high school had about 1,000 students attending it. During his time in high school, he was a multi-sport athlete. He played baseball and football during his time at Pierce County High School. During his time at high school, his stats were fantastic. During his junior season in 2015, he completed 222 passes on 343 attempts for 2,924 yards and 18 touchdowns. He had 9 interceptions and a passer rating of 98.1 overall. He started 11 games, making it a solid season. In his senior season in 2016, he played in 13 games, completing 248 passes on 399 attempts for 3,724 yards and a 62% completion percentage. He had a passer rating of 118.9 and an amazing 40 touchdown passes while only having 7 interceptions. However, at the time of graduating high school, he was not a very highly scouted prospect. In fact, he had absolutely no offers. He was only a 2-star recruit and really did not have an opportunity to play college football at a big-time school anywhere. I mentioned that he also played baseball. However, his baseball skills did not get him into that D1 school that he wanted to either. So, when he left high school, he decided that he was going to go somewhere where he could have an opportunity to showcase what he can do. And since he was born and raised in Georgia, what better school than the University of Georgia? When he got to the University of Georgia, he decided that he still wanted to play football. So, in order to fulfill his dream of playing at a big-time school, Bennett decided, I'm going to walk on. And he decided that he was going to test his luck with some of college football's finest. In fact, not only did he walk on, he made the team. When he made the team, he was ecstatic. But unfortunately for him, there was really no clear path for him to becoming a quarterback for Georgia. He needed playing time and he needed to sharpen his skills if he was ever going to be the player he wanted to be. So what he decided after redshirting his freshman year, he was going to transfer to junior college in 2017. He transferred to a relatively close college as he selected Jones College. Jones College is located in Ellisville, Mississippi. He didn't go too far from Georgia because he had to keep his goals in mind. Now, during his time at Jones College, Bennett showed how incredible of a ball player he really was at a high school when he was a 2-star recruit. In the 2018 season, he put his skills on full display. He completed 145 of 259 passes for 1,840 yards and 16 touchdowns. While all the numbers may not be the flashiest numbers, he got the time and experience that he needed to become a better college football player. He is a shorter quarterback. He was not the kind of guy that stood out in the crowd. He was under 6 feet, he had a thinner frame, but during his time at Jones College, he put on more weight. He's a very good athlete, and he had the speed and mobility to make plays out of the pocket. He has a very quick release as well. These scouting reports are really important to remember because this is a guy who was a 2-star recruit and had no offers out of high school. Well, not only did he attract the attention of 5 colleges, he got 5 offers. He was still only a 3-star recruit at the time, however, he began to start impressing some of the coaching staff back at Georgia. The offers he received were from Sanford, Louisiana, Kent State, Massachusetts, and Georgia. There was no doubt in his mind that he wanted to go back to play at Georgia. He was born and raised in Georgia. He played football there all his life, except for the 1 year of trying to become a better ball player. So he decided to go back to Georgia to potentially be the Jake Fromm replacement. When he got back to Georgia this time, his path was so much easier. He did not have to walk on this time, as he was offered a full scholarship. His dream had finally come true. He just needed a little more time to get his body and skill set right for it. In 2019, when he returned to Georgia, Stetson did not get much playing time, as the incumbent starter, Jake Fromm, was still the major player in the quarterback room. Now, he did get some time in relief in a few games, as he completed 9 of 13 passes for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns against Murray State. He played a couple more times, but did not do much in the 2019 season. Going into the season, Bennett competed against Jamie Newman before he opted out, former 4-star freshman Carson Beck, who enrolled early, walk-on Jackson Muschamp, son of Will Muschamp, recent USC transfer JT Daniels, redshirt freshman DeJuan Mathis, and former walk-on Nathan Presley. The 5'11", 190-pound junior quarterback won the starting job, and he has played well through 2 games this season. He completed 20 of 29 passes for 211 yards and 2 touchdowns in the season opener against Arkansas. They won 37-10. Now, week 2, they had a tougher matchup when they played against number 7 Auburn. Georgia absolutely dominated the game, winning 27-6. Stetson Bennett completed 17 of 28 passes for 240 yards and a touchdown. He had no turnovers and still has no turnovers on the season. He led them to an amazing win, and he is looking like he might be the real deal. The Georgia Bulldogs have found a brand new quarterback, and it looks like he may be a star. He plays safe, and he is athletic enough to make almost any play. He will still need to continue to hold on to the job from JT Daniels, who was recently medically cleared to play. But if he does, the future is bright, and in the next couple of years, if he continues to play like this, he may be an NFL prospect. If you like this video, check out my other videos in the Who Is series. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and remember to embrace the grind.